In this video, we show what a safari game drive in Kenya is really like, and give you a realistic idea of just how many animals you can expect to see on a single game drive. This is part of our True Safari series. Alright, we're in Amboseli and getting ready to go on our first ever game drive. Hopefully see some elephants, zebras, actually hopefully see some cats, but probably not till morning. So in this chapter, instead of showing lots of shots from various days of our safari, I wanted to show what a single safari game drive in Kenya is actually like. This is a drive we did the day we got there, so it was only an afternoon instead of a full day. These are gray crowned cranes, and they are beautiful. These birds get the name crowned crane from the yellow feathers on top of their head. So on a game drive, you basically just drive around until you see something interesting, and then you pull over. Hey buddy. So for your first game drive, you're super excited just to see anything. Wildebeests, gazelles, zebras, and they are cool to see, but after a few days, you have literally seen hundreds of these animals. So by the end of the trip, you're looking for the rare animals you haven't seen, like leopards and rhinos, etc. Heck, by the last day, you're looking for unicorns. These cranes spend all day looking for food and will stamp their feet to coax insects out of their hiding places. Oh, and zebra is pronounced zebra by the people in Kenya and many other countries. Oh, the hippo? Yeah. Oh, another elephant. We saw a ton of hippos. I think it may be the only animal we saw every single day of our trip. They are the third largest land mammal, just behind elephants and white rhinos. Most people know they can run fast, up to 22 miles per hour or 35 kilometers per hour over short distances. But contrary to popular belief, hippos can't swim. In fact, they are so dense they can't even float. It looks like they can swim, but they actually just run along the bottom of riverbeds. And even though they are vegetarians, they can be extremely aggressive to protect their territory and are the most dangerous mammal in Africa, killing up to several thousand people per year. There are a lot of interesting facts about hippos that I will share throughout this series. You also see a bunch of elephants if you come to Amboseli. I'll be doing a whole chapter on recommended photography equipment to bring, but at a minimum, if you want some really good shots, I'd bring a good 400mm or 600mm zoom lens. Your camera phone will allow you to get some landscape shots and pictures of animals when you're really close, but you won't be able to zoom in and get shots like this. You can also leave the tripod at home and use photo beanbags instead. They work great. Just make sure to have your driver turn off the vehicle or you'll pick up a bunch of vibrations. Seeing the animals with Mount Kilimanjaro in the background was such a great experience. I talk about Mount Kilimanjaro quite a bit in Chapter 2, but in short, it's over 19,000 feet, or almost 6 kilometers high, and is the highest mountain rise in the world. A mountain rise, meaning it's not part of a mountain range. So this is a game drive in Amboseli. Game drives in the Masai Mara will be quite different. If you want to see all the differences between Amboseli and the Masai Mara, make sure to watch chapters 2 and 3 for very detailed information. Since these marshes come from underground water from Mount Kilimanjaro and not rain, you will drive straight from really dusty areas to lush green vegetation. And here you will find a higher concentration of animals, especially birds. That appears to be an African fish eagle in that tree, but I'm not positive. If I get the names of any of these birds wrong, just let me know in the comments. No idea what these were, but they were really cute. Looks like a male and a female. This is a blacksmith lapwing, or plover, and gets its name from the tink, tink, tink alarm call it makes, which sounds like a blacksmith hitting an anvil. This is an African spoonbill, and it catches food by opening its bill in water, moving it back and forth, then snapping at its prey. This is an interesting, if not eerie, part of the park. One of these groups of dilapidated buildings is the old Amboseli Lodge, which was very popular, but closed down in 2008 for flooding and politics, from what I can gather. Either way, it's a lodge for the animals now. There's so many animals. Oh, yeah, here. Here.
We have spotted hyena here.
Oh, spotted. Okay, that's a spotted.
We have two types of hyenas. We have striped hyena and spotted hyena, but here we have spotted hyena.
They're so ugly. Ugly but pretty.
So these birds are called secretary birds. They can take notes and schedule meetings. Seriously though, they are a terrestrial bird of prey, which means they hunt for most of their food on foot. They distract snakes with their large wings, then kick them with one of the fastest and strongest kicks in the whole animal kingdom. A force up to 5 or 6 times their body weight.
1, 2, 3,
They have cubs.
4. Is there 4 cubs?
Yeah.
5 cubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubs. 3 cubs.
There's a bunch of them.
The little lion's like attacking the mom. Now they're playing.
It was super awesome to be able to see some lions on our first game drive.
The cubs are hanging back.
Seeing the baby cubs made it even better. So hopefully we showed you what a typical single game drive is like in Kenya. On some of our drives we saw a lot more animals and sometimes less, but they were all a fantastic experience. So subscribe, make sure to watch chapters 1 through 3, and in the meantime, let's go do some stuff.